Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Penix here from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Around him, he's got space. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down from the 42. Another carry for Robinson. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Firing quickly as Penix, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on 3rd down and finish off a brisk 3 and out to begin the game.
3rd and long for him here. Running downfield by Kincaid. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
56.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
319! Alert, alert, alert! Alert!
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down now. They need 7.
319!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Brought in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, Penix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Shut up. 70 Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's complete to Pitts. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, or under Robinson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Penix now to throw. And they'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Bills opting for dime coverage for this third down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. To the air with Penix. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. First down throw for Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Alert! Alert!
Allen on the play action. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
16 yards.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Allen looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Alert!
Putting the tight end in motion.
What is that?
Allen on 3rd and short. This is brought in by Coleman. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And was caught. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. Alford now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 72, move. Check go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19, go street.
Staying with Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Go. Cowboy 8.
Penix here from the gun. Gets this one to London. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go. Viking 18.
On 1st down, here's Penix. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap. He'll give to Robinson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
He was tackled at the 46-yard
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hauled in left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So with the Falcons set to punt on fourth, on comes Bradley Pinion. Back deep to return is Davis.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now we're give to Cook, running left. And this route's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That throw behind his intended target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Motion him out of the backfield. Allen on third down. Go right side, and Shakir has it. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So it's going to be second down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set. 70 Lions. Left wing 19.
Penix working from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Good little look there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Right. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They give to Algier from the gun. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball. Everyone wants But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On first down, Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hey, tight. Hey, home.
Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 43. fighting from the gun. It's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Motioning the tight end now. First and 10. Here's Allen. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Again, Allen to the air. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Round 80. Half.
To throw again, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. Escapes the pocket. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
319.
Allen now on 1st down. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Running back sent in motion. Second down. Allen throwing again. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They've got first down here from the 36. One of the tight ends motions right. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Offense to the line, second down. You motion the tight end over. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Down 80!
Now 1 second before they call a delay of game, a timeout comes in. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and 4 coming up now.
Five wide.
Allen setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. Brings it in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, Penix. He completes it in traffic. And that will not be enough for a first down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Roll.
Trying one here with Robinson. That's the first down, and he's still going. Galloping inside the 40. And they are all the way into that red zone.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone.
Cowboy 80.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 16-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They go again with Algier. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Ball carrier.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Running it after the penalty. Gain's good there, partner. Nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, and this is going to be 4th down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion move.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
During the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Strong with the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now Allen. It is cut left side. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Down 80!
Back to the air. Allen finds him over the middle. He takes it down to the 33. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the Bills first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Cook. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Alert!
On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills now lead by 10. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 17.
Pass now to kick this away. Alford now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking 18.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Penix working from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Intended target was his running back. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
60 Eagles.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 tight.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in. The lead only a field goal now. Brawler's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Strong with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Play action now, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing here, Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready? 56, 56.
Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. To the air with Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, second down. Here's a handoff for Algier. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Bills bringing an extra DB out, third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that brings up fourth and long. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
56, 50.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 6.
6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Right back to Shakir, this is caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Now Allen off the play action. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Allen gonna throw again. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. This is Cook on the handoff. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Brown 80!
They'll motion him out of the backfield. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. 180! Hey, tight!
Now it's Cook. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
We send a man in motion. Here's Cook. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running back sent in motion left. Here he is to throw. Catch is made in close. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win.